day.
Now let's pause for a second and rewind. Past year has been a wild ride, not just for me, but a lot of us, I'm sure. I was living in Korea while trying to survive the pandemic of 2020 and 2021. Eventually, after 3 years of living in Seoul, I decided to move to New York City. An experience that I always wanted to try. However, I was having a hard time surviving. I was experiencing reverse culture shock, which was very intense for me sometimes. And while really not having anyone to exactly rely on, just because I was new to the city. Not only that, but the cost of living was just eating away my savings very, very quickly. So after living in New York for about 7 to 8 months, I decided to go for a new experience. And here we are.
Hey, it's day.
It's currently November 22nd, 2021, and I have spent within a year from November 22nd, 2020, a total, this upcoming move will be 4 times now. 4 times in 1 year. So, and that includes a big move, which is from South Korea to here in New York City, which is kind of wild when you think about it. So I just turned 30 a few weeks ago, and I know at this age in society, I should be working at a job that pays really well because I've been working for so many years, and maybe even be starting a family or getting married. But here I am traveling the world and going to different cities and trying new things. And I can't say necessarily that I have worked at a company for so many years. But the thing is, I still feel really young and feel very energized. And I just don't want to stop. I don't want to stop traveling or seeing the world or trying new things or exploring stuff. I still want to be adventurous. And even though I am 30 now, I just don't really feel like I should be settling down just yet. Like I said, it's the 22nd of November, and in 8 days, I'm going to be moving to Houston, Texas from New York City. So it's been about 7-8 months since I've been living here now, and I just realized New York City isn't for me, at least at this current moment of my life. As seconds continue to pass and leaves are now starting to fall, I don't regret it at all because, I did give it a try, and I think that's what's more important is the fact that I've tried. Life is all about trying new things, and if it's not exactly what you had expected, then you simply pack on and move on to the next new thing. To me, that would be going to Texas. I'm sure a lot of you all are curious as to why I'm going to Texas, but I'll save that later. However, I do have a lot to pack, and so I figured, I should just record my journey as per usual. So yeah, I should get started with packing. A lot of suitcases actually. So these ones, I bought these at a thrift store for $15 each, and then I have a couple of suitcases hiding under my bed, and then I also have 3. I have one here as well, and then I have another one hanging out here, and inside that one is another suitcase. So I have a total of 7 suitcases actually. So I think that should be enough to hopefully be able to fit everything. But let's see. Alright, I think I should put clothes in here though. So this one, just take stuff. You know what? Don't question, just do. I feel like if I can move from Korea to America, this is nothing. I wonder if it's better to roll or fold. I don't know if that's really looking. No, I don't regret it, but I'm scared still. A little scared. But excited. I don't know, I always get nervous when moving. I move a lot too, but it's always nerve-wracking. Alright, let's keep packing. This one's this gets to me a little bit. I guess it's just because it's all of my memories that I've made and the people I've met. Yeah. I was in Malaysia, actually. This is when I visited back Cincinnati, for example. Oh, traveling is so cool. I love it. All right, we're done. Oh my god. Stickers. Okay, good morning. Yes, it's the next day. It is currently Tuesday. I just woke up about 15-20 minutes ago. So I still have a lot to pack actually. I just packed the one suitcase you saw yesterday, but now I have a lot more to actually do and take care of. I woke up today thinking about my time here in New York City. There are some goods and not good as much. I feel like I didn't really take advantage of the city as much as I would have liked. I think there was a lot of things that I missed out on. So I think this week I'm going to try to see some things that I didn't see during this trip sometime this week, just so that I can truly explore more of New York. But yeah, I guess I have some small regrets. It's not really necessarily regret because things happen for a reason, and that just gives me an opportunity to come back. But at the same time, it's like, dang, I did wish that I took a little bit more advantage of my time here. And I think there were some reasons why I decided not to do as much. And that being said too, I did get to explore a lot of my area, my neighborhood, which is good. So it wasn't like I didn't explore a lot of things, but there are definitely a lot of things that I did miss out on that I think I could have made happen but didn't. So but anyway, I have a week left officially now, so I'm going to try to do as much as I possibly can in this week while simultaneously packing and simultaneously getting some stuff done. But I look forward to those times, and yeah, I guess I should just start packing. To deal with this closet still. Ooh. This is the crazy one. Okay, so it is now officially the last day of my stay here in New York City. Actually, I might be taking a plane or leaving to take the plane in like 20 minutes. Yeah, it's really weird. This room is so empty and it's so echoey. That's so strange. But yeah, I just mostly spent time just cleaning up everything and then like fixing the stuff off the walls and painting up everything too. So it's nice to finally be done with all of that. In a few hours, my flight departs to Houston, and like a few more hours after that, I'll officially be living in Houston, which is wild. I'm like excited plus nervous. I'm excited because it's definitely a new adventure, and I know this is what I kind of need in my life at the moment. But nervous because it's like a whole nother experience, a new unfamiliar chapter. But yeah, I know, I think I'm really ready. I'm just really, really exhausted. I think mostly because I spent the time yesterday night with friends in New York City. The last, just a kind of like a goodbye party somewhat. So it was really nice and really fun. And it was just cool to just see everybody before I leave. It's a 4-hour flight. Okay, let's get going to Houston. Everything looks so empty. Oh my god. I really miss this couch. This couch was awesome. My favorite. Goodbye, desk. Goodbye. Goodbye, room. Thank you for housing me for 7 months. Recording all of the stuff. This is like the rest I have. This is my roommate. You can't see her. She's off camera. She's waving back. Yeah. This is goodbye. Just have the rest of this stuff here. This suitcase that's super overfull. I don't know if it, dude, I think like has to be like 50 pounds, but I feel like it's more than 50. And then I have my computer again, and then this little mini suitcase, and this backpack with my plant in it. Wow. And then this is a Thai food that I just had vegan Thai food. It was great. And yeah, it's time to go.